up, everybody? It's DJ Reymo. This is Power 105.1's own Power's Industry, home of new music and entertainment. I am your host today, and our co-host is the producer, Ahmed. Ahmed, how you feeling? What's going on?
I'm good, man.
You know who our host is today, or our guest is today, actually?
My man for a long time, man.
100 grand?
Right. 100 grand, you know. Representing Buck Wild and Long Island in the building.
Actor, rapper, model, super talented.
Hey.
Yeah, it's crazy. My man Jermel Howard. What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
Yes.
Thanks so much for
Appreciate Thank you.
What's going on there?
Man, everything, man. Love is love, man.
So, let's just tell the people some of the things you've done over the years. If you don't know, Jermel Howard is a phenomenal actor. He explores a lot of things, been in a lot of major films. But, let them know.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. A lot of people remember me as Brains on the show Power. The reason Tariq is crazy, like he is. Marvel Luke Cage, I'm Shameik off of Marvel Luke Cage. I'm Lorenzo in the first Purge movie. Not the actual first Purge movie. It's called The First Purge.
Oh, okay.
So it's the last Purge, but it's called
The First.
Yeah,
That's the one that's in Staten Island.
Right.
All the black people.
Yep. Right.
They're experimenting on us.
Right, exactly. Because they wanted to do it like how it got started. This is telling the story of how it got started, and they tested it out basically in the hood, and that's what happened. But we were like this team of people that's like not having it, saying we was like the big drug dealers and all of that, but it was like it was time to hold our hood down, and we fought against it. So we was like the revolutionary, version of it. So man, a lot. Person of interest. Man, I gotta pull this up. You're gonna make me read the whole resume.
You did Roxanne Shantae's joint, right? Too. Right?
I did Roxanne Shante, but Roxanne, the editor, they cut out that whole character. Actually, I was her cousin actually, and we shot it and everything. But I don't know.
You still got paid though, right?
Of course.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not stepping on.
Does that happen often? Like you'll do a whole role, do a thing, and then just either the show don't come out or the edit doesn't go. They needed more time.
Well, not often, but it always has its own reason. It's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on Blacklist, and they cut that role out.
You winded up on the blacklist. I blacklist.
No.
They blacked you out. Like
right. No, that one was American Gangster. Me and Denzel at the end of the movie, they changed the ending, but they have a different alternate ending where he got out of jail and Russell Crowe picked him up and they took a walk down 135th and I'm coming down 135th and he like, oh, these the new gangsters. And I push him and start talking crap to him and they cut that out of the main, but they put it on like the extended version on the DVD.
Nice.
But they cut it out because Russell Crowe was looking left and the cars was coming from right when they was crossing the street. It was something simple like that.
It was just a mistake.
Yeah.
So Russell Crowe really messed you up then. He got your shit cut.
No, I can't say that.
It was the one-way street.
Russell
the way the cars
my
are coming.
dude. That's my guy right there.
He owe you a movie then. You need to be like, yo, B, I was good and you messed you was looking left. Now you got to do what's right.
Right.
Did you get to meet Denzel Washington and all that?
But yeah, I pushed him in the movie. Like, I literally.
It wasn't a blue screen thing?
The green screen? There. No, he was definitely there. I met him. He's cool, man. And, I watched a couple of his mannerisms and got a chance to. It's not often you get to study the great in whatever you do, the greatest person in whatever you do. So that was a moment for me, like probably my highest point. And it wasn't even a big role,
right? But
it was like my highest point in my career because this is the guy that all actors idol, he was everybody's idol. So yeah, that was one of the biggest moments in the career for me.
I actually love that movie. I bought a poster with Denzel Washington's signature, Russell Crowe, so I have it in my living room. One of them shops. I hope it's real signatures, but it came with a certificate. So
it's a picture. Somebody snapped the picture.
I think it's real.
Oh, okay. Now, he would have. If you'd have pulled up, he's one of them dudes that would have definitely signed. Yeah.
We're gonna bring him next time.
I'm just gonna be like, yo, my man Jermel? That's my cousin.
He'd be like, who? I don't know that guy. Denzel meet probably 100.
But yo, you also did the
people.
Tupac movie.
Yeah.
You played his brother, right?
Absolutely.
How'd you get that role?
Shakur. You know what? I was it's funny because they actually was thinking of me as playing a Treach role in that movie, but Treach didn't have no. It was just a feature. Like he just come in, show his face, and then he's out. But I guess they thought that I looked more like Mo Preem, and after the read for it, it was like, all right, they was like, yeah, we're gonna go with it. LT chose me.
Well, actually, I do remember something about Tupac saying that he actually he saved Treach one time in LA from the Rolling 60s or something. Like they wanted to bring it to him or something like that. Treach never refuted it.
Right.
So, I do remember that. Because that's the only time I remember Treach being really connected to. I know it was cool.
Well, man, they was beyond cool, bro. They had a tight relationship. Treach and Pac was real cool. When Treach was out there, it was almost like, I want to say, like he was the only one that wasn't in that, in that particular branch of the gangs out there, but he was accepted from everybody because he was just that cool with Pac, you know what I'm saying? And that brought him that stature, you know what I'm saying? But he was cool with everybody, man. Treach is a dope dude. But as far as Mo Preem goes, like Mo Preem was, I didn't even tell you the truth. I didn't even know he had a brother.
Me either. It's new to me.
Yeah, I didn't know he had a brother until they asked me to play the role. But then when I watched the movie and I thought about it, and now that I know who he is and I studied Mo Preem a little more, I studied him while we were shooting, but it should have been more like thicker role to explain to people who this guy was, because it didn't really show that it was his brother, but that was nobody's fault.
Was he somebody in entertainment also? No, right? Like
he was a rapper.
He was a rapper.
Yeah, he was a dope rapper too.
I thought we wouldn't heard of him.
Outlaws.
Outlaws. Yeah.
Yeah, Mo Preem was there.
Mo Preem was North forever.
So wait a minute, Mo Preem was in Outlaws?
He was running with, they traveled together. They was all together. So anytime you see the Outlaws, you seen Mo Preem, you seen, all of them.
And Outlaws one that was on the record with Biggie.
Eminem will be around them. Back in the day in the freestyles and all that.
Yep. It's my dude. Shout out to the Outlaws too. All of them. It's my dudes right there.
And they from Jersey, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Damn, whatever happened to them dudes?
They still doing it.
A lot of the older rappers travel around the world getting shows. They get that bag, international bag. You don't hear them in New York because we grew up to them, so it's not that new and exciting to us. But around the world, they'll be in Japan getting money. Europe getting money. They're out there.
Absolutely. They still doing it. They do a couple of tour dates. They got a couple of tour dates. They pushing a new single. They got a couple of things they doing. I just seen a video up from the Outlaws actually, and I think they was in like Dubai or something. It was something
they
different.
Get money. All that international money is good money. Passport money.
Yep.
I wonder if actors can do that. Once their career's over, they can start
touring.
Just
do all independent, small type.
Sign DVDs around the world. You never know what's gonna happen.
Listen, I'm going to Dubai before that.
Yeah, before that. He's not gonna wait that long. You want to be able to
for real, because that's the move right there. Everybody got something going on in Dubai.
I think what's cool about actors is like they don't have expiration dates. Like rap careers end quicker than actors. Actors can grow and change and evolve and get different roles and white hair and just keep acting.
Yeah, but look at Morgan Freeman. Like,
but Morgan Freeman, how old is he?
I don't know.
63, I think.
He's 64. Been 63 since he's first touched the screen.
Right. Right. He didn't change one bit, and that is the same Morgan
his
Freeman.
Face you ever seen Morgan Freeman? Like, he looks
He's exactly never changed. You never lie. He looks the exact same as when he started to me. You're right. But, they got different roles for everybody.
Says 82 years old.
He's 82 years old?
That's what this thing says.
God, I thought he was like 60 something.
And his net worth is $250 million.
Well, you already know.
Let's respect that. Round of applause.
I do listen. Don't get it twisted. I think
that name right there.
Yeah, I think Morgan Freeman is a phenomenal actor, but he's looked like he's 82 since he started acting. Like every film you look at.
Well, Morgan, I think you look like 63, something like that. All right, so I didn't say 82. I said 63. Him at
4. He already looked like he was 30.
You lying?
It says age 4.
Yeah, stop. Don't do that. You just made that.
Listen, man, that's age 4. I ain't making this up.
No, that ain't.
He already looked like he was 40.
I like Morgan, man, and right now where he at, mentally, man. Like he's doing a lot of these talks about what's that?
Age 8.
Age 8. Oh, now they clowning. They clowning now.
Oh, I give up.
He's doing a lot with science. Like when he's doing these science shows, and they tapping into some real deep science, metaphysics, a whole bunch of things I love that nobody would ever know that I'm like a science nerd on the low. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, but he's got these shows and they go in. He's going way in. Like, all right, you believe in God? Where was God at? Let's find it. Let's find the God.
He did a movie where he played God.
Yeah, he did. He did. What was that? Bruce Almighty?
Yeah.
Bruce Almighty, yeah. Yeah, he's dope, man. Dope actor.
You watch a lot of movies, right?
Absolutely. Sharpen the tool,
That's your craft. That's your career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not doing that in here, nigga.
Harlem shit.
I watch a lot of movies.
How often? Like twice a week, 3 times a week?
Nah, more than that.
More than that.
Yeah, I'll find myself after everything and the day is over, what I do is I'll jump on Netflix, I'll find something, or try to find something new that I wouldn't normally watch, find a title that I wouldn't watch, and I always get something from it. So you have to go in, and if it's your craft, you want to study. I got a brother that can fix cars. I bet you if you go to his house, you'll see nothing but mechanic books. Right. And he's on YouTube watching the newest thing, or who put the newest thing on their car or whatever.
Right.
You have to sharpen your tools. So and no matter what, you're going to have to, dive in and be immersed in it 100% if you want to be better at it.
How do you know when you are, like, you perfected your craft? How do you know? Is there a certain level where you feel like, I'm nice at this now, I'm good.
Right.
I'm a pro. I'll go act across anybody. You always feel like you're learning?
I look at it like almost like basketball. You got to think like there's no top level because it's always somebody that's nicer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you be like, yo, Jordan is, yeah. Then Iverson came and crossed him. You like, Jordan got crossed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's not like it's one level of greatness. It's a continuous growth, to that point. There's no stopping at that point. Like Denzel said, one thing he said, he's like, I really don't have a style. My style is I took a little bit from everywhere, and created something. But the whole thing is at different levels, he got to those people to be able to take different things from them. He couldn't take 2 things from these 2 people in this year and say, I'm a master now, right, because he didn't meet the other people until later that he got the other things from. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that it's a continuous growth to become, masterful.
Master of your craft.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about you had a stunt on Power. What was your experience like with 50?
Oh man,
did you have a chance to kind of talk? Because a lot of cast members that we interview, a lot of them didn't, or this.
Oh yeah.
That.
Well, I was his partner in I was one of his partners. So me and him was together basically the whole time. Every time I was on screen, I was with 50 most of the time.
You don't owe him any money, right?
Negative.
Okay, sure. Never hit you up on a Monday.
I don't borrow, so
okay. You ain't try to rap for him because I know you be spitting.
I did spit a line for him. Shut up! Look at this dude exposing the kid. Nah, I did spit something to him. He was like, yo, that's tough. That's tough, man. See,
nigga, you remember them lines?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What would happen if his next single comes out and they had one of your bars?
We don't get into that.
I'm trying to see. Like,
listen, I mean,
would you tell him you owe me money now?
No, I feel inspired. That somebody felt my bars was hard enough to use.
Right.
And then I would ask him, yo, listen, I got a follow up. You know what I'm saying? And I got a publishing company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The difference is I want to be on it.
I want to get down. Like, so it's all good. That happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? I played music for people and ended up in songs for a bunch of people. Back when I was running around trying to get a record deal.
Right.
Everybody was hungry back then, and I used to be in the front of the record labels battling people. You was
that guy.
Yeah, I was the one in the front battling people, and when Jay-Z would stop and be like, yeah.
And keep walking.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to my little man. Talk to him, But it's all good. Yeah, that's a part of that business, but I'm not in that business.
What was your rap name?
Sharp.
Sharp.
Like razor sharp.
Oh, okay.
Rapper Sharp. Yeah. And I was giving the business up. Trust me.
You used to give out CDs and stuff. You used to run around moving your CDs.
I would have them on deck. I would battle and spit something. And if you need a CD, I'm not one of them. Yo, buy my CD, family.
Okay.
Give me $1.
That's what I was trying to see if you was one of those.
Nah, I wasn't that dude.
Okay.
What I was, ain't nothing against them dudes, but what I was doing was I would display what I can do. I spit, battle, and that's how I ended up meeting Fat Joe's uncle. But I would spit and just battle somebody or whatever in the front.
Right.
And if it goes further than that, I got music. Yeah.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? That's how that's how I think you should handle it.
When you spit for 50, I'm sorry, when you spit for 50, where'd you do that at? Like,
was actually, I think we was in the van on one of the episodes when we was in a daycare van about to go rob a house, and me and him was in there, and they basically was setting up the scene. So we was in there like an hour in the van just chilling and talking and
so
shit.
you was thinking about
you was like, I'm gonna take my shot right now. I'm gonna spit a verse.
I just think every day you get 50 in a van, B.
Yeah, exactly. You don't get to be quiet. Everything is quiet, and you just in the van with fit. Like that don't happen a lot. You know what I'm saying?
So it was just awkward silence, and you just start rapping out the blue.
Nah. We was kicking it. Like we was talking about one of his songs. Actually, I was like, yo, you a fool for that song he got. He like came in the game crying, husband, every ghetto. And I was like, yo, and in one line he said something about, he was like, preacher man running around talking. Yeah. I don't want to hear it, keep walking. But the thing, me and him both start laughing, because I'm spitting it as him. He's like, oh shit, it sound like, but I'm doing my impression.
That's
right. You know how to do an impression of 50.
Yeah,
right? Yo, give it to us right now. Hold on, we got to get that shit.
Dude, listen, he was like, I said, yo, I showed him a video I shot, a film I shot, and I was like, yeah, I think this is, they never did this thing. It's about this female before. This has never been done. He was like, well, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea because it's a marketing plan. You get a marketing plan together, things are good. So I was like, yeah, marketing plan, that's all I need, So it was dope. Funny. Dope.
Gorilla G unit, but he be soft spoken with it.
No, when he's in the interview, boy, you give it, and when he's telling you something, he's giving it to you like, listen, you want the business, I can give you the business.
Yeah, he's sharp too.
Right, he's very sharp, man. Like people think that he just be clowning and playing. The dude really got a brain on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And every time I was around him, I was really trying to absorb anything he can give me.
Pick up whatever.
Yeah, because you're not gonna have that a lot. You're not gonna have somebody that came from where you came from and ended up, out there. Right. You know what I'm saying? And to be able
tax bracket.
That whole different tax bracket and to give you game.
Right.
So, when he was speaking, you listen, man. Like I shoot a couple things at him and he give me some advice on it. I'm absorbing it. You don't come at everybody. See, the people got a problem with coming at everybody that they think got money. With money, let me get some money. Yeah. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like instead of asking the dude, the fisherman, yo, let me get a fish.
Teach you how to fish.
Teach me how to fish, man. Forget that fish. You're going to be hungry after that. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I absorbed a lot, man, from 50. He was a cool dude, man. And just our time together, it was dope. It was dope. I learned a lot.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
This guy's talented, bro.
Extremely. So.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
My man. This is your first lead, right? Is this your first lead role? Because before I make the announcement, is this your first lead role?
Well, technically, this role you about to talk about is actually a support. It's not a lead. It's one of the leads, but it would be classified as a supporting alongside the girls.
All right, but the hood would recognize it as a lead.
Right, yeah, clearly.
That's what I'm
just saying. It's four of us. It's four.
It's four y'all, right?
Yeah.
Because,
what are you guys talking about?
He's like, what's going on here?
So you are looking at the new lead, because that's how I look at it.
Supporting lead. You're going to get him in trouble.
Supporting lead. That's a good word.
I mean, I can say what I want.
You can say what you want.
Cut me no check.
That's a fact.
Listen,
that's a fact.
He said he did all the politics. So if y'all filming and all that stuff, he did what he needed to do.
Right.
We look at him in the hood as the lead.
Okay.
You're looking at the new Treach. for the new, I think it's the biopic. Is that what it is? The biopic. It's Salt and Pepper and Treach and everybody in there. So definitely clap it up. Black man coming up.
Yes, you know what I mean? Yes, sir. Dope, bro.
Bro. Do you know Treach?
Yes, I do know.
How well do you know? Because I know Reymo. You real cool with him, right?
Yeah, I know. You know, we're all from Jersey, so same circle.
Yeah. I did a bunch of interviews with.
You stole a couple of cars with him, right?
No.
Jersey Drive? You ain't do that?
I got robbed in East Orange a couple times. I didn't steal cars.
It was one of the Treach people?
He had to call and be like, yo, can you get my shit back?
My jewelry back?
Right. Nah, he's man. I knew Treach way before that. A friend of mine, we got a mutual friend, Taheen. And Ty shot a movie called Equal Standards. And he had me, Treach, he had Onyx, you know, he had a bunch of people in it. And my boy Ice-T, who was a friend of mine before that, he had all of us in it. So that's when me and Treach really got tight. But
that's right. Yo,
yeah.
You actually, I want to thank you. He introduced me to Ice-T. I went to a premiere in 12050. I never met, I met Ice-T actually as an intern at Power. I was driving the van and I went to go, I had to put gas in the car. And he came up and he talked to me for like 20 minutes about gang violence.
Wow, T is dope, man. T, phenomenal. Man, and the funny thing is when I first met T, I was doing Law and Order. I had like a small part on Law and Order. And when we cut, this is what made me love this dude. We cut. And my thing was the cops, they ran up on me for nothing. Right. You know, they thought I was this dude that looked like this rapist dude. And, oh, you look like this dude in this picture, but I'm not him. Right? So after they cut, I was like, you see how y'all do? He was like, yeah, man, that's how they do. You know what I'm saying? They run up right up on you, man. They don't give a damn, man. That's how they run up on you, man. You white people, man, that's how they do to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo,
and all the white people standing right there.
That's what made
you like, yo, could you lower your voice?
That's what made it bugged out. I'm like, the producers is right there, bro. I got no parts.
I'm trying to be on another segment.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude crazy, yo. But after that, I was like, T crazy, man. T was dope. He was like, right after that, he was like, yo, man, I heard you rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, send me the CD. And I got him, like, I did a whole, like, little YouTube video of that whole time that I filmed on there. And on the video, he was like, yeah, I'll jump on the video, put him on the video. He was like, yeah, man, I got your CD too. We about to get bit. You know, he shouted me out on the joint and all. Like, after that, forget it. I'll call him for something. He'd come right up. Yo, I'm pulling up. You know, that's good. So he's dope. He's dope, man. Good friend.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah.
But let's get back to you. The new Treach. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, man. It's a dope role. So I played Treach, who was Pep's husband at that time, and I did not know they were like they go at it a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
they both crazy.
Both of them crazy.
They both crazy.
Yeah, I found that out. Shout out to my girl Pep. You know, she cool as hell. And Layla Odom, who plays her. Me and her got cool on there and developed our
Pep spazzed on you?
Yeah, Pep spazzed on me.
Okay.
So,
I just wanted to know.
We developed our TV relationship, you know, on there. But it was dope, man. It was a dope experience.
Can you tell us who plays Pep?
Layla Odom.
Layla Odom.
Yeah, Layla has done a few things. You got to look her up. She's dope actress. She actually do a lot of comedic acting as well. So at some point, this is something that's funny that happened. It's a point where me and her supposed to like go there, like it's real heavy emotional. But I'm so used to seeing Layla playing around. It was hard for me to get there at that point. I'm like, yeah, I can't. It was real hard to get there because you used to seeing her clown so much. You know what I'm saying? And tell joke, you know, and be funny. So that part was a little sticky because I was like, Layla, man, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get serious on this, like, you know.
On the set, on the cameras, the people there.
That's right, you know. But it was dope, man.
Clothes on, like was it that type of set scenario?
What, clothes on?
I'm saying what you said was, you know, you couldn't get to that. You know what I mean?
No, this wasn't
like a kissing scene or nothing.
No. This was just like Treach was basically like apologizing for some stuff he did.
Oh, so you had to get emotional. You had to get in real,
it was one of those type of things, and it was hard to get there, really, because in my head I'm looking at her and thinking of the funny stuff. Yeah. But it was dope, man. Like, it's dope to play an icon like that, you know, anytime. And plus, I know him, and it made it even like more dope, you know. But he is an icon, you know, and to be an icon in today's world where a lot of people is fading away from traditional rap. And I'm a believer and I'm a strong fighter of traditional hip hop,
right?
You know, so it was dope, man. It kind of like brought a lot home for me myself, you know. Right. But this is the second person that I played that's a real person too. And that's another huge thing. Actually play somebody that's a person is dope.
Alive and that could be there. Would he go be on set when you were working?
No, actually,
you think that would have made it more nerve-wracking for you if he was there watching you while you trying to play him?
No, well, I kept asking Pep. Treach, it wasn't his project, so he didn't have to be there. But Pep, I kept asking Pep, you know, I'll be like, yo, listen, I just want to make sure it's authentic. Like, did I get that? You know, because they don't do playback. Like, you can't sit and watch yourself play. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know if you nailed it or not.
Right.
But the director be like, got it, go, next thing. And you be like, wait, did I do good on that? You know what I'm saying?
I think I could do it better. No, we're going to the next one. Union.
Exactly. So I kept asking Pep, like, Pep, you know, how did that look? Because, you know, I don't know. I think I could have did it better. She like, no, trust me, you got that. And she reassured me a lot. So she, you know, it coming from her mouth. I was like, all right, bet, because ain't nobody was closer to him than her, you know. So after that, I was like, all right, cool. So she comfortable with it. I am.
When does that come out? Do you know?
I think that is looking at like the middle of 2020. Towards the middle.
Is this gonna be like a Netflix thing, or it's gonna be?
No, it's on Lifetime.
Lifetime. Okay.
Yeah. Sony produced it. It'll be a Sony project / Lifetime.
So my questions are always financial. Do you get paid up front for that, or do you get paid after it comes out?
Same thing as any movie. You get paid after the first week of you filming. They start to send the checks. You know,
it's more than one check. It's not one lump sum.
It's more than if you work for a month and a half. So every week. You know, you get a check.
It's not like salary. It's not a one top. Here's your money, go.
No.
You might not show up. They know we from the hood. We take the check and we took off. You're in Dubai again.
Right. Like, I got things to do. Like,
catch me if you can.
Right. They you know, I did dip a little bit on my time off. You know, they'd be like, all right, you ain't working until next week. You got 4 or 5 days off. I'm out. Like, I went to Atlanta actually and took a couple meetings, then ran back to Canada. We shot it in Canada.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
How was your experience with customs?
Bro, like, that was some serious, like, I was in customs for 8 hours.
You realize how much they hate us over there, right? When you go to customs, that's when
you know
that
ever made a mistake.
You got your passport situations. I remember we were talking about that.
Right.
He was telling me, he was looking. I called him. I said, "Yo, we need you for this meeting." Yo, I got to find my passport. I got to call you back.
Yeah, and it was deeper than that because
they want to arrest you. They didn't looking for any
excuse.
Listen,
I didn't have a passport. I had to drive to Connecticut to get another passport. And, you know, I was leaving that next day. Like, we solidified that deal and then left. And then everybody solidified the deal. Then after that, it was like, all right, you good? You ready to travel? And I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't got no passport. That's when you hit me. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get this pass. So I had to drive to Connecticut, get the passport, and then boogie. And then when I got there, I was there for 8 hours because I got a record.
Oh man, they won't even let you in the country.
That's what. They were like, yeah. So what happened when you was 18?
We don't want you in our country.
Yeah, what's those charges? Those don't look too good. What happened? I'm like, listen, man, I don't even listen. I did time for that. It's over. I'm not, and they was like, well, listen, and they just kept me. But the dude, I got to give it up to the dude that actually was doing all of that poking around. He actually absorbed me, Chinese guy, and he absorbed me and understood what was going on. Right. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna put my name out for you. Like, I know you filming and and he actually gave me a temporary residence.
I've been to Canada with people that we drove in, and at customs they separate us. They put us all in separate rooms. Mm-hmm. They ask us all, where are you going? What are you doing? What time? Who are you going to go speak to? Who are you going to meet? Where are you staying? Like, everything. And then whatever you tell them, they check it.
Of course.
Like I'm going over here. They'll call whoever it is at 5 a.m. Do you know so-and-so? Is he supposed to meet with you? Is he staying in that location? Mm-hmm. Like, and then when we got there, it was like, 2 of your friends are not going to be able to come in the country. We're escorting them to the Greyhound.
That's crazy.
They take you right back to the bus and make sure you get on that bus and send your ass back.
Driving is it's a lot stricter.
This is crazy.
I told you not to bring platinum. You should have just left them.
I should have. They don't like people with a criminal record. They don't
No. You got a ticket. Don't go to Canada.
I had like $2,000 on me, and they thought I was out there trying to buy up all the drugs that was there. So I'm like, what? I said, this is just like pocket money. No. You need to tell us why you taking so much money. It's not a lot of money. And they was flipping on me. And
they tough. They tight, man. They tight there. And you know what? I'm looking at it like, I'm in there like, dang, man, I did, I had a record and they don't want to, and then I'm looking at the news on TV and it's like, man, just was shot down the block from.
That's crazy.
I'm like, everybody doing crime everywhere. What I'm saying? So, but I had fun, man. I when I got into Canada, it was love. It was love, man. Every club that was jumping, I was there. So, showed my presence.
French, you learned French, talking to them girls out there, wee and all that.
Oh, yeah, we was going,
It's good times.
Good times going. I learned some French and all of that.
Well, yo, man, we want to thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us, man.
Oh, yeah.
Before he gets out of here, is there anything you want the people to know about you? Anything we ain't asked you about? You got like 2 minutes. What do you want people to know about you?
Only that if don't hesitate to hit me to work. Like, let's get to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a person that's doing a lot of things. I also got apps that I created that we sitting with buyers for, you know what I'm saying, that created 2 apps that I got, I got meetings with investors and stuff like that. So you can reach out to me, on the Instagram or whatever, all of the social media platforms, Jermel Howard. It probably will come up as the real Jermel Howard. But that's me. And don't be afraid to reach out. Make sure y'all all follow me.
And definitely make sure you watch that movie on Lifetime.
Yes, the Salt and Pepper biopic. It's untitled so far, so they still didn't put a name to it. But so far, it's just the Salt and Pepper biopic. Nice. But it's gonna be dope. Of course, those icons. Thank you for having me on that movie, on that show, and on this show. Appreciate y'all.
Make sure 50 don't call you on Monday for money.
Yep, Nick.